3, 2, 1. Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Wolfie here. We are back, and what we've got for you today is my brand new updated 4-4-2 and 4-2-3-1 custom tactics for you guys. These custom tactics, like I always say, the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1 are, without a shadow of a doubt, the most balanced formations over the last couple of years, and still to this day on FIFA 21. They are, in my opinion, I would say the most balanced, well-rounded, all-round formations. I mean, there are a couple of formations that have come about this year, like the 5-3-2, the 4-3-1-2, the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, the 4-2-2-2, 5-2-1-2, etc. But I still think overall, if you are looking for a well-balanced, well-rounded formation, I feel like the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1 are the most well-rounded and balanced. But first, guys, if you want to drop a like on this video, drop a comment down below, hit that subscribe button and that bell so you do get a notification every time I do drop a brand new video. And last but not least, my Twitch, my Twitter and my TikTok are all down in the description below. If you want to go drop all three of them a follow, I will love you guys forever. And sorry guys, just to let you know, there will be no streams now until at least probably next week. I am actually nipping to Turkey to get a hair transplant, which I feel like I'm gonna update you guys on YouTube with that. So obviously, if you guys are pretty good with blood and stuff like that, and if any of you guys are interested in it, I will put down below who I'm going with and stuff. So I'm flying out. So I'm recording this on Tuesday. I fly out on Wednesday and come back on Saturday morning. So yeah, just a little nip to Istanbul, get the procedure done, you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, so that is why there won't be a weekend league stream this weekend league coming up. You won't see any rewards on my YouTube channel on Thursday for the BPL team this season because I won't be in the country and stuff like that. So yeah, I do massively apologise. But if any of you guys are interested in that type of stuff, you know, if you are a bit self-conscious about your hairline like I am, I'm going to document it so you guys can feel comfortable and ask me anything you want about it. Because I'm going to be very open about it. Anything you want to ask me about it, ask away and I'll answer any questions. But yeah, you guys ain't here for that. You guys are here for the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1 custom tactics. I will start off with the 4-4-2. The 4-4-2 for me, probably my favourite formation this year, along with the 4-2-3-1 and along with like the 4-3-1-2. I like, the main ones that I use are 5-3-2, 4-3-1-2, 4-4-2 and 4-2-3-1. They're the main four that I always seem to use. They're the main four that I always seem to go back to, that I never really seem to change too much away from. All that good stuff. So how do I set my team up with a 4-4-2? With the team that I've got at the moment, I play R9 and Pele up front. I know it is a bit weird, but I actually prefer Pele to R9. Pele just suits my playstyle so much more than R9 does. I then play Dino on the left mid, and then play Team of the Year Ronaldo on the right, and then, of course, Hullet and Vieira as the two centre mids in the middle. And then I do play Alphonso Davies as the left back. I do then play Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka as the two centre backs. And then João Cancelo, Team of the Season at right back, along with Team of the Season Ederson in goal. I'm trying out Ederson. I think I do still prefer Schmeichel, but I've got Ederson untradeable kind of thing, so I might as well just use him to see if I like him or not. But at this moment in time, I do think I prefer Ederson over, I do prefer Schmeichel over Ederson, but that's not confirmed yet. I need to play a little bit more this weekend league off stream and just get a little bit more into it, you know. But yeah, now the custom tactics that I use with the 4-4-2. Now remember this, okay? Defensive style, I do play on balance. I don't really like press after possession loss when playing a 4-4-2 because it is quite an open formation anyway. So I feel like when you do put press after possession loss on with the 4-4-2, you are left a little bit exposed at the back. Especially if your two centre mids push on a little bit, you are left with them just running straight at your centre backs. So for me, balance is what I use on 90% of my custom tactics. If I am playing like a narrow or something, then I will go to press after possession loss. But for most of the time, for me, I play balanced. And remember, guys, 5 width, 7 depth. Surely if you guys have seen my custom tactics by now, you guys know why I play 5 width, 7 depth at this point. It's pretty obvious why I do it. The 7 depth does do the automatic offside trap, which is a big plus point for me. When you're defending, you haven't got to press down and down on your D-pad to get your team to do the offside trap. Your team just does it automatically. But, excuse me, if any of you guys do struggle with defending, especially with the 4-4-2, I would recommend going down like to a 4 or 5. I feel like 5 and 5 is probably the most balanced. I hate to be that obvious guy, but yeah, it probably is the most balanced in terms of not too aggressive, not too defensive. If you are someone that really does struggle with defending though, I would 100% recommend using 4 depth. 4 depth is something that I used quite a bit when I was getting my defending right and stuff like that. So 4 depth for me got no complaints with it. But for me at this moment in time, 7 depth is what I use. It's what I love. The automatic offside trap just helps an absolute lorry ton. So definitely get involved with that. Now, the offensive style, you definitely can use long ball with 4-4-2. I would say if any of you guys struggle to attack and stuff like that, I would recommend long ball. But for me, I've always been like a balanced kind of guy. Possession and fast build-up, if you've got them on, you're an absolute idiot. They are awful, awful, awful. Don't use them. So if you want to try anything, long ball is the one to try. Long ball is very, very, very viable. 1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000%. I know quite a few pros that use long ball. So trust me, it's viable. I've used it as well. It's very good. But I always prefer the balanced. And then I do then play 6 width and 6 players in the box. Like so, again, I just like to... No real science behind the madness. No Monday Night Football with Carragher and Neville. It's just straight to the point. The more players you've got in the box, the more chance you are to score a goal, right? That's just the way I look at it. And the width, I like to get my left and right mid a little bit wider. So that's why I up it from the 5 to the 6. It seems to work good. Now, if you are going to take anything from this video, lower your corners and free kicks will be on 3 and 3. Lower them down to 2 and 2. It will stop you getting counter-attacked on so much from your own corners and own free kicks, believe you me. Now, the player instructions that I use on my 4-4-2 is get in behind and come back on defence on both strikers. I know you're probably thinking come back on defence is a very defensive move, but I actually use it in an attacking sense because when I normally play getting behind and stay forward on all my striker formations, anything like with a striker, but I noticed with the 4-4-2, my strikers and my centre mids were way too far apart when I did that. So then when I put my 2 strikers on come back on defence, they were a lot closer to my centre mids, which helped in terms of like actually my attacking side of my game rather than the defensive side. So yeah, that's why I use that. If you do struggle with come back on defence, though, I would recommend basic 100%. Basics in the happy medium spot, always good to know. Now, my left mid is on come back on defence, getting behind and getting to the box across. Very important that you do put them on getting behind and getting to the box across. Like I always say, the more people you've got in your box, the more likely you are to score a goal, right? My left centre mid, very important that you do this, okay? He's on completely default settings, and I've changed nothing apart from getting to the box for cross and then... Oh, what am I doing here? And then cover centre on the defensive position. Very important that you put on getting to the box for cross and leave him unbalanced. It will help in terms of the attacking side. And then my right centre mid is on stay back while attacking and then cover centre. My right mid is on the same as my left mid. Come back on defence, get in behind and get into the box for cross. And then my full backs, everyone on the back 4 is on stay back while attacking, and then both my fullbacks are on overlap. It doesn't really matter what they're on in terms of the run type because they are on stay back while attacking anyway. And then my goalkeeper, a lot of people ask me this, I just always leave him on default settings. I never really touch my keeper. So that's the 4-4-2. I normally start with the 4-4-2. I feel like 4-2-3-1 this year isn't as good as previous years, but it is still one of the most well-rounded, well-balanced formations. Let's not get anything twisted. It's got everything you need. Look, the 4 up front, the 2 CDMs, you know the vibe. So yeah, that's how I set my team up in the 4-2-3-1. R9, Pele, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo on the right. Hullet and Vieira as the 2 CDMs, of course, and then Davies, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Cancelo as the right back. Now, the custom tactics I use are identical with the 4-2-3-1 as the 4-4-2. So balanced on the defensive start, 5 width, 7 depth. Remember, guys, why do I use 7 depth? Automatic offside trap. It helps a lorry ton. And because I've got 2 CDMs with this formation, I like to be a lot more aggressive with my defending. Just in like the general play of a 4-2-3-1, I will be a lot more aggressive with my defending with it because I feel like it helps massively. Because you've got the 2 CDMs, you can be a little bit more expansive, you know what I'm saying? Now, the offensive style, I do always play balanced. Long ball, again, though, on a 4-2-3-1, you can 100% use. Fast build-up and possession, absolute doo-doo. Do not use that. But yeah, long ball, 100% you can use. Definitely a viable option. I think I'm going to try a little bit more of long ball this year. This weekend league coming up. Obviously, when I get back from Turkey, it'll be Saturday morning, so I'll probably have to play a lot of the games on Sunday. But I'm going to try long ball. I really am going to try to see what it's like. I do then play 6 width and 6 players in the box, identical to the 4-4-2. And then 2 corners and 2 free kicks like so. Now, player instructions on the 4-2-3-1. Get in behind and stay forward on my striker. Different to the 4-4-2 in that sense. All 3 of my cams are on completely default settings apart from the support crosses. Put them all on getting to the box for cross. Remember, there's no real science behind the madness. The method is the more people you've got in your opponent's box, the more likely you are to score a goal, right? So I put all 3 of my cams on getting to the box for cross. If you do struggle, I would recommend putting your Lamb and your Ram on come back on defence, but I don't really like that too much. But apart from that, you're good to go. My right CDM is then on cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, and cover centre. Now, this is important. My left CDM, but you can put it on your right CDM if you want to, as long as one of them is on this. My left CDM for me, for example, my route hullet is on cut passing lanes, and most importantly, get forward, okay? Get forward to try and help with the attacking side of the game, and then he is on cover centre as well. That'll help you in terms of the attacking side of the 4-2-3-1. My left backs and my right backs are both on stay back while attacking and overlap, and once again, my keeper on completely default settings. So that right there, guys, is my brand new updated 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1 custom tactics. I normally start with a 4-4-2, and then switch into the 4-2-3-1 if I'm like 1 or 2-0 up. But then at the same time, sometimes I start with a 4-2-3-1, and then when I struggle in creating some chances, I will then switch into the 4-4-2. But that is going to be the end of the video, guys. Remember to drop a like on the video, drop a comment down below, hit that subscribe button and that bell so you do get a notification every time I do drop a brand new video. But that is 4 PM UK time most days without fail. And last but not least, Twitch, Twitter and my TikTok are down in the description below. Make sure you go and drop all 3 of them a follow, and I will love you guys forever. But for now, guys, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.